Welcome to the daily meditation. Naturally, find inspiration in the thoughts that comes to your awareness as you commence to take your awareness inwardly in recalibration. Naturally, weave the breath efficiently through the lungs positively through each section. Familiarize yourself, as always, each time you take the opportunity to go to within with the desired objective through this practice. Be proactive. Now as you breathe, adjust your spine. Relax those limbs. And avoid distractions that may hinder the best outcome. As always, maximize lung exchange for the next few moments. If appropriate, exhale more than in-breath to give the lungs freedom by the next inhalation after exhalation. Now, note the neck. May one adjust the head, whereby no tension shall remain along the base of the skull. Perhaps one may feel comfortable rounding and extending through the spine, checking to make sure that you are posturally correct in alignment throughout the practice. Be inspired now as you breathe. Note how much one can purposefully move the breath down into the lower lungs prior to accessing the mid and upper. And for the next few moments, as you choose a breathing practice that best resonates with you, allow that body to find symmetry in alignment within the body and the planet electromagnetic grid. Remembering that smile. As always, allowing that smile to flow effortlessly through the entire body. Through to the extremities beyond what you would consider as the outer layers of the physical body. Now imagine for the next few moments as you breathe naturally that you are allowing yourself to move from the past to the present in preparation for the future. As though you're walking from one door to another, there you close the door of the past as it has served you well, in whatever means that it had served you. And as you expand within the present moment, opportunities of the future shall be abound in harmonic balance, in resonance. Again, find that inner smile. And as you allow that body to settle comfortably down, take a moment to still the mind in inner peace. Still the mind in inner peace. And let that reflect through every part of that physical body. Still the mind in inner peace. As you close the door of the past, bid farewell. As though you're choosing to move continent for the rest of this life and never returning back to your original place of birth. For whatever reason your past has found you as it had served its purpose. Now it's time for you to reclaim yourself in empowerment. To reclaim your entire purposeful intentions in birthright. Now, certainly there are numerous variables that may find you. The objective is to refine it to specific objectives. Refine it to specific objectives. If you're walking along the footpath on a busy afternoon, whereby numerous individuals are treading the same footpath, would they distract you, whereby you shall forget your destination, or shall you weave your way through to reach your destination without distress? And if you had to cross the road and the light was red, would it cause you concern, or would you simply wait till the light turned green? At this precise moment in your karmic evolution, the soul is reminding you that the light of awakening is green. So cross that path from the old. Remember, though challenging to understand in rationalization, your whole life is the byproduct of your mind's influence. Whether one can send thoughts to the parents, society, culturally, it's irrelevant. Your whole life is a reflection of your mind's belief in state of being worthy or not. Now reclaim yourself. If one day, when you depart from this world, you are choosing to find your state of mind in a much more refined plane of existence, then you must already have triggered that into motion. Go with that flow for the next few moments. Notice that inner state of balance and peace. And note how easy it shall be for you to give the body greater permission to be far more balanced with each breath. Far more balanced with each breath. Far more balanced with each breath. And let's say you could voluntarily step out of your physical body via the mind and still retain clarity upon consciousness and return back at any time, which some individual may state they can, would you? And let's say you finally realize that you can control your brain's activity into changes that is more relevant for your sojourn forward. Would you? Go within for the next few moments and find that stillness and expanded awareness. Will you simply choose to allow the subconscious mind to navigate your life without your conscious influence at this present moment in time? Or are you willing now to reclaim your divine birthright by choosing to allow the subconscious mind to work to your advantage by giving it clarity and reinforcement? Find empowerment as your life has value. You are truly worthy. Embraced by the divine intelligence of all creation. Would an eagle have fear of a sparrow or a dove? Where is your mind in relation to your state of being at this precise moment? And if you regress back over the last few months, few years, the last decade and beyond, what has occurred in the last 12 years of your life? What shall you take from that, and what would you rather leave behind? Let's say you wish to refine your aesthetics in youthfulness, and your mind had the means to do it now simply by your directive. Would you? Never underestimate the true value of your divine nature. You are worthy. Find empowerment in your purposeful intentions. From this moment forward, be far more conscious as you interact with the universal timeline in exchange. Every day, new opportunities arises. In the morning, it's as if a new birth has found you. In the evening, it's as if you've closed the chapter of that particular day, whereby that day shall never replicate itself again except in your mind, which is an illusion of the impressions of that past day. However pleasant a holiday may find you, once the holiday is moved on, all that remains is the memory. You may choose to replicate it, but will it be replicated exactly? Every moment is unique. No moment replicates itself exactly. You gaze at the stars this evening, though it may seem similar to past days, it is slightly different. Nothing is permanent in this physical reality that you assume is reality, though it seems. Nothing is permanent. First, the impression must be impressed within your subconscious mind. That is everything in your life. Remember that. Now imagine you're watching the start of a life in the mother's womb, at the moment of the spark of life. You do not see the physical body. You do not see the limbs. But the impression has already been impressed upon the DNA. And as the weeks proceed, you will begin to see development, though it may not look as it shall be upon birth, but the development has begun to precision in replication. This is exactly what occurs every moment of your life in your thinking. Meaning, what shall occur in your life over the next decade shall occur just as the zinc triggers the spark of life in the mother's womb at conception. You are conceiving your future every second of thinking. So the question is, are you consciously aware of how you are planning the coded sequence into motion? The wise act proactively, not reactively. Let me repeat this. The wise act proactively, not reactively. Take this moment and go within and be true to yourself, and notice whether you are fully awakened to the point where you can now be proud of whom you are and clear any debris that may still be lingering that has caused you any discomfort, be it minor or major. Your body is yours. Remember that. But yet the greater part of your physical body is under the control of your subconscious mind. Those emotions are yours. And one day when you depart from this physical body, if there is an afterlife, you shall review your life. You shall not review someone else's existence, as you shall only observe how you interacted with life. And you shall note that everything that manifested in your life was due to your input. And if for whatever reason certain things did not manifest as you had planned, you would find as you review your mind that it did not manifest because you did not allow it to manifest. Remember that. Though it may seem as though you have no control in human form, in actual fact you have complete veto, complete control over every aspect of your life. This is called enlightenment. Do not wait for tomorrow. Be present today. Go within and find that inner smile. Find that love that exists, that is unconditional. And watch how the universal mind moves with you as you choose to move with it. Let's say you were to see what you may consider as the Buddha consciousness. How would that relate to you? Are you aware of what is meant by the Buddha consciousness? Who is this I within you that you're associating with in relation to your daily routine in personality exchange? Others can make suggestions, but unless you accept the suggestions, it's simply suggestions. Our whole life is impressed upon us by our accepted beliefs, whether we choose to acknowledge, accept it or not. Let's say you were to watch a newborn baby. Can one force feed that baby without that baby's approval? If one was to force feed the baby, then one would have to do it artificially. But if the baby chooses to be fed naturally, then the body shall respond in far more relaxed etiquette. Know thyself. Remember, tomorrow shall never find you, as every day is today. Know thyself. Go within. And note how much respect you have for yourself. And if you truly have respect for yourself, then you are well aware what sort of life you're living. You are living a life of truth, love, and upliftment. If you do not live that state of thinking on a daily basis, then how can you state that you're living a life of love and respect? Be present in the moment and let this moment be the moment of realization. As truth can only be truth if it is truth. Find that inner smile. Go within and expand the awareness of empowerment as you are truly worthy. Your life has value. This whole universe is refined simply by your presence and existence. Imagine that. Now, what if you began to realize that every one of your thoughts shall have an impact upon all of creation? Would you ever have any other thought but love? Let's say you began to realize that every thought that you shall bring to awareness shall in turn multiply and return back to you. Would you still be the same person you are in how you act, or would you be very clear that never shall you utter a single impression that is counterproductive, as you shall understand the laws of ramification? Imagine that. Let's simplify it. Imagine if every cent you had could be lost if you weren't aware of where the money was invested. Would you be blatant about it, or would you be very frugal? You would find most human beings are much more focused upon their bank balance than they are on their soul karmic balance. Big difference. You will not take your bank returns with you into the afterlife, but you will definitely take your karmic balance with you. Very important to remember this. Invest well. Pure light and love. Nothing more but pure light and love. Empowerment, respect. Do not allow your mind to digress down to the lower fields of distress and discomfort. Raise your awareness. Do not be concerned how others may choose to live their life in existence. It is not your concern. Live your life with integrity. Go within. Remember to smile. Let it ripple through your entire being, thoroughly, completely, unconditionally. Your life has value. Do not allow yesterday's discomforts to trigger today's misalignments. Let's say you could go back in time and see every aspect of your life and converse with your past. What would you say to your past? Would you say to the past, it's okay, you've got their back? Or would you start blaming them? What would you say to your past? For they have laid the foundations of your present moment, for whatever reason that they did. And if your future could step back in time and speak to you now, what would your future state to you? You are powerful, remember that. Anything is possible in a mind that believes it is possible. Be proactive. Find that inner smile. Take the best and leave the rest behind. Take the best. Fill your hearts with pure love. And when we speak of love, do not limit yourself to the human concept of love. Be divine in your interpretation of this unconditional love of vibration. You're powerful and unlimited and truly worthy. For whatever reason you chose to take human birth at this particular timeline in human exchange, give it value. If you're seeking to make tomorrow a much better day, then you better start now, if you have not yet already. See your life exactly as you're choosing to experience it in days to come. If not, your mind shall take over and take the assumption from your belief system as to what it believes that you should have. Be proactive. The sun shines whether you choose to observe it or not. Imagine that. The sun shall continue to shine whether you choose to observe it or not. The divine is far brighter than any sun that you could ever imagine. Utilize this to your advantage. Now go within and be proud of whom you are. If you've not yet fully reclaimed your entire individual state in pure light and love, make it so now. Now feel grounded with Mother Earth, as Mother Earth shall provide all your needs for as long as you choose to be in human form. Deepen your breath. Feel connected with love and light. Awaken those fingers, and when appropriate, place one of both palms delicately upon the heart in full gratitude for all that is available to you 24/7 in every day of every way throughout life. Put on board a loving smile, and until we interact again, may the universal light continue to shine brighter in every way due to your presence in action. Be love, be light. Live a life of integrity in inner peace. Be the inspiration that you seek, and raise your mind to pure joy in the ecstasy of realization of your pure divine nature.